Right. I have my bag. I have my hat. Let's decide what we're going to do today. I feel like crap, but let's see if I can actually do some police work. Let's have a look at the journal. Find out who's in the union box. Gart has told you some unruly union men gather in the mess hall of the Whirling in Rags. They're not there today, but most likely they'll eventually show up. Keep an eye out for them. Okay, back in there at some point throughout the day to check. I am feeling like a sorry cop, all right. And I'm leaning towards ultra-liberal or communist, it would seem. Right. Superstar cop. A little bit. Okay, find booze and drink it. After my little discussion with myself there, I'm not sure it's a good idea. Find money for rent and pay Gart. Okay, so I need 20. So I need to keep an eye out. I think I've only got about 17 or 18 at the moment. If that. I might have a cigarette, though. I keep an eye out for some smokes. My badge. Yeah. I think you just need to wander around town. You put the clothes in the trash. Right. Let's go wandering, exploring, see what we've missed, talk to everyone and anyone. I'm going to try and be a better cop. I have to. I'm a mess. I'm all over the place. Now, anything I want to focus on? Not just yet. And my thinking is moving along. That's all there is for me to ponder at the moment. Okay. Let's, where is Kim? Is the question. No. I don't see any other rooms up here. Let's, look what I've got here. Chewing gum. Do I have anything new? +1 logic, -1 authority. Let's throw on some glasses. Yeah. Why not? I can change these things around if I need to. Let's put a shirt on as well. The trousers. -1. Let's have a think. I'll need to check my clothes if there are things I need to do. Maybe the clothes I'm wearing will influence people. The jeans. Yeah. Electrochemistry being strong in my head probably isn't such a good thing. Let's put my pants back on. Yep, I'll put the vest on if I need to do anything physical. And these gloves here, they're electrochemistry as well. Let's shove these gloves on. They match my hat a little better too. Okay. No items of note. And I don't think I need to look at any of these. Okay. Let's see. I don't know if Kim's staying in this room now.
The door is closed.
Let's knock.
Still no answer.
Much harder.
Still nothing.
Maybe Kim's downstairs. Oh, there's Kim. Good morning. Morning. He gives me a quick nod.
Looks like we can get to work at once. The union muscle turned up. They look rowdy. We should talk to them.
Oh, good. These the men Gart told us about yesterday.
I completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep.
You too,
It's
huh?
them by the looks of it. Loud and nasty, just like the manager said. One loose thread less to worry about.
Okay,
One big problem to replace it.
This is good. What do you mean by rowdy?
I mean ungovernable.
Oh.
Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCM being here. They prefer to be policed by the union. These men here, men who drink beer for breakfast, there's talk of an armed wing of the union called the Hardy Boys, who are responsible for state policing. I think it's them.
Okay. Seems like there's quite a few of them. Do you think we should call in reinforcements?
That would just escalate tensions. No captain would sign off on it. Solving one murder isn't worth a conflict between the RCM and the Debarders Union.
Okay.
In fact, even the death of 2 detectives might not warrant an all-out war. So let's keep a cool head, okay?
Yeah, right. Okay, let's roll.
One more thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
Good. A power move. Purposefully concentrate on something else first.
Okay, good tactic, Kim. Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, streetwise. Zoom right past. Do it on your own terms.
I like it.
But aren't you curious to know what they have to say about the murder?
I am, but yeah, let's be cop-like. Let's be smart about this.
They're in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide is fine by me.
You're giving me a lot of responsibility, Kim. I like your faith in me. Okay, let's talk to this lady again.
Just a moment.
The old woman turns back to the cafeteria manager.
She's agitated, judging from the way she keeps pulling at the frayed edge of her blanket.
Okay.
And there's no public phones nearby?
The closest phone booth is down the coast. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
Cafeteria manager appears genuinely apologetic.
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway. I'm glad to see you again, dear.
Good day, ma'am. Everything all right?
Please don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie. I was just hoping to make a call, but the Whirling's phone line isn't working. The union office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there. Or to the phone booth down the coast. And Gary's phone is dead too.
Wait, what's wrong with the phone line?
The manager was vague about it.
She frowns.
Why would he be vague about phone problems?
Yeah, exactly.
This is something to look into later. Ask God, maybe.
So why did you need to use the phone anyway?
To let the young woman who's house-sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and our friend Gary were supposed to get back by Monday night, but they're still missing, and I haven't heard from them. I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel.
Okay. I'll bite. Has your husband gone missing before?
That's just it. This isn't like him at all. He always plans his expeditions so carefully. But you have more important things to worry about.
So what's this expedition your husband was on?
Just some field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained scientist. He and his assistant Gary are studying an extremely rare species of insect.
Okay.
But they should have returned by now. They were just going down the coast across the water lock to set a few traps. He said they'd be back on Monday. What could be keeping them?
Probably the water lock.
The water lock. That was broken. Could this be it?
The water lock to the other side of the coast is broken. They're probably just stuck over there.
Oh my. What happened to the water lock?
Probably just a technical problem.
Well, whatever the cause, I'm thankful. To both of you. You've spared me another sleepless night.
You're most welcome.
You're welcome, ma'am.
I hate to ask, but if your investigation takes you to the other side of the coast, please do keep an eye out for my husband.
This will surely lead to a cryptozoological mystery with that extremely rare insect.
And if you see him, let him know Lena is waiting for him here at the Whirling. He gets so tangled up in his work that he may not know the water lock's been repaired. And it's cold out there.
Okay, if I see him, I'll let him know you're here. When or if I get there.
Oh, you're such a dear. Thank you, sweetie.
So your husband's some kind of scientist?
Oh, yes. A zoologist. A cryptozoologist, to be more precise.
And what exactly is cryptozoology?
It's a pseudoscience that attempts to legitimize research into mythological beasts and urban legends.
Lieutenant doesn't sound impressed.
That's one opinion, yes. And people are entitled to their opinions.
Damn, Kim. A little rude.
She's used to playing off such insults casually, but they still affect her.
My apologies, ma'am. I did not mean to undermine your hobby.
It's not a hobby, dear. It's a subfield of zoology, one specializing in animal species that are so exceedingly rare that many assume them to be extinct or even fictitious. Searching for such species called cryptids is difficult and often thankless, and frankly, many scientists are too lazy to do it. Universities these days are rarely interested in supporting real research.
She's completely internalized her husband's struggles. They are her own.
Let me think. Could you tell me some more about these cool cryptids?
There's really no point in manipulating anyone. She'd be only too pleased to tell you about her work. Go on and ask.
Hey, Lena, I'd like to hear about some of these cryptids you studied. Could you tell me about a couple of them?
Oh, I'd be delighted. Truth be told, I could really use the company too.
Okay.
One cryptid, not a couple. One. This won't turn into some kind of cryptid extravaganza.
Kim really didn't sleep well last night, did he? Okay, Kim, just one little cryptid. Promise?
He nods and assumes a waiting posture. Ooh, tough choice there.
Okay. Is that a cryptid on the pen you gave me?
Yes. It's the kind green ape. Half war story, half undiscovered species in the genus Homo.
War story.
Yes, it was reported by soldiers in South Safra during the war. The kind green ape would visit bunkers during the night, healing wounded soldiers with its saliva.
With what? With its saliva?
Yes, it has amazing healing qualities. Some soldiers reported growing back limbs, regaining their sight.
Whoa, and there was something about an undiscovered subspecies of man.
Indeed, there is. It's our closest relative among the cryptids. Same taxonomic family, different genus. Which is to say, the kind green ape is a species with which we share a common ancestor, and that evolved parallel to our own. Just like your partners.
I'm pretty sure Kim is the same species as us. Yet, to suggest otherwise isn't too smart.
The lieutenant looks at you, pleasantly surprised.
Okay.
Oh, no, I didn't mean to imply that Saolites are inferior to us in many ways. You are superior. For example, your earwax doesn't have a foul odor like ours does.
Okay.
A tremendous evolutionary advantage, I'm sure. But perhaps we've had enough speculative biology for today?
Yes, that's fair enough, Kim. This has been educational, but sadly we need to discuss something else.
Of course, dear.
Okay, that's all for now. I'll see you again. Keep an eye out for your husband. Okay, what have I got going on here?
Jamais vu. Derealization.
Okay, do I want to know?
Jamais vu. The opposite of déjà vu. Not already seen, but never seen. Everything that should be familiar appears strange and new, like
Okay.
some half-forgotten day in your childhood. Only now. That's the feeling you've been having. And for who knows how long. You should go and ask Joyce Messier about this. What world are we in? This is a fundamental question.
Haven't I already asked her that? Okay. Okay. What is this? All intellect learning caps raised by 1. What have we got in here? I think this was just the new quest to find Morel, the cryptozoologist. Okay. Right. Kim, let's casually walk past these Union guys. Oh, there is a lot of them. Oh, my curiosity wants to have a look. But no. Let's wait. We'll come back. I like Kim's approach. Okay. Let's have another look at these tracks. Let's see. Can I look at them? I can give it a go. I can give it a go. They keep calling me back, Kim. I know we have to put up with Kuno, but...
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
No. Still can't... I'm not sure knowing exactly how many is going to be too important, to be honest. Nothing else around here. Okay. And it's raining. Locked. Okay, this is the bookstore. Is this the same woman who was inside or a different person? You see a sturdy woman humming to herself. She seems to be browsing books. A good one. Pointing at the book.
Hello?
She nods, her attention fully focused on reading. I'm sorry, who are you?
Me? No one. I'm just a working class woman.
She doesn't really want to be disturbed that much.
Yeah, I'm getting that.
If she's such a working class woman, why isn't she working?
Good question. Shouldn't a working class woman be working?
Not all the time. Right now I'm browsing books. Even a working class woman needs something to read.
Well, I'm a policeman.
I know you are.
Do you need the help of a policeman?
What with?
She tries hard to focus on the bookstand.
What with? A lot of things. For example, people tend to go missing.
Maybe your husband is missing.
My husband? No, he's not.
So where could he be?
I don't know. At home now? Out drinking with his friends? Working?
You don't seem to really care where he is, do you?
Where is this going, officer?
Nowhere, Kim. Right, got it. Thanks.
She gives you a short nod and shifts her attention back to books.
Okay, that's all for the moment. I'll let you read.
The woman before you nods and returns to her reading.
Okay. Kim, I need more money. It takes willpower to even read the author's name. Jan Kaus from Iguania. Let's go and see Joyce. See if she can help me see reality a little bit clearer. If I can remember where Joyce is. Oh, tear. Tear is good. What is this? A bin. Locked. Okay. More tear. This is good. I'm so happy I found my yellow bag, Kim. I know it might not seem that much to you, but right now it's everything to me. Your room in the Whirling isn't much bigger than this sloop. This is worth more than you'll ever earn in all your life. Well, that's a sobering thought.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? Not an umbrella, I hope. I don't need one myself, you see.
She pats her wet raincoat. I could use a coat like that. The rain's freezing.
Sadly, I need this one myself. It's hydrophobic, repels water, almost magically.
Cool.
The company makes them for offshore platform personnel. Very sturdy. What I can do for you is answer some questions. Nothing like talking to pass a rainy day.
Okay, I've got some more questions about reality, Joyce, and you've been very helpful so far.
More lessons in basic reality?
Please.
My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything.
What is,
What is all of this? The scent, the sound, the air.
what world is this?
What world? The only one, I suppose. The world of matter. And its pale antipode.
The camera of her mind glides over the surface of the water.
What do you see?
Great bodies of water. Forest-covered surfaces. Clusters of light where the cities lie. You've seen the montage. We all have. This world is enough. There is a term of endearment they coined for it, in the DeLorean century, when humanity was high on this world, discovering more and more of it, these archipelagos included.
What is it?
Elysium.
Oh. Elysium. The world needs a term of endearment.
It does. There are those who would call it hell.
Okay, and what is hell?
A term of hatred that originates, like many such things, with the Mesk petro-fascists.
Yeah. I don't feel like I've got the whole picture yet.
Oh, you want a picture of the world? There is no complete set yet, dear. They're having some trouble reaching orbit.
Oh, how come?
Great things are difficult to achieve. For now, we're viewing the world from the inside, sideways.
Inside sideways? What shape is this world then?
We used to think it was a sphere, but that is beginning to look less and less likely by the day. You wouldn't know it from the tabloids, but the ORG nations have been launching weather balloons into the lower ionosphere since the 30s.
ORG, Occident Revachol Grad.
Okay.
There's a steadily increasing trickle of images. Between the big three scientific contributors, they're piecing together a dark grey corona.
A dark grey corona.
Yes. Pale covers 72% of the surface. There are grey flares and prominences, even arcs above entire isolas. The images are blurry, but if there was a sphere in there, it certainly looks like it fractured a long time ago.
Okay.
A cold fear seeps into you.
What the hell are you telling me, Joyce?
You seem to be spooked. Please don't be.
Her voice becomes homely, calm. She lets a moment pass. And the pale? What do you mean by corona?
They say there is a rarefied envelope of matter surrounding the darkened disk of our planet. That is, if we are still living on a planet. Or, to speak more plainly, imagine vast swathes of land disrupted by nothingness.
It's hard to imagine nothingness. Although I think I've tasted it sometimes.
I am sorry, dear. It must sound quite terrifying through the acute encephalopathy.
Yeah.
Even scientific positivism isn't entirely convinced about what we're dealing with here. But this is one of the greatest questions of our time. Maybe when they get the complete set together, it will jolt us out of our rut, bring us together, however naive it may sound.
Okay, and then everything will be okay.
I don't know about things of that scale. My expertise lies in nations and trade routes, one or several layers below everything. But yes, we'll be fine. Don't worry.
Okay, well that's comforting.
She does not seem convinced that you'll be fine. If anything, she's realizing how deep your condition runs.
Okay, let's forget about all this stuff. I need to stay positive today. Let me ask something else.
Yes.
What do I want to ask? What times are these?
These are unimportant times, Detective. You and I were born after the dust had settled. 1,000th of a second too late.
Too late for what?
For the big time.
Her eyes light up. There's a flash of teeth. Okay, what's the big time?
The revolution.
Huh. What is this revolution I keep hearing about exactly?
It's quite easy. Every 100 years or so, our species gets together to decide what's next, who gets shot in the head, and who gets the mineral rights. It's a real kerfuffle.
Okay, and when was this kerfuffle exactly?
The turn of the century revolution? Don't answer it. It's a trick question.
Ah.
The revolution began in '02 on the Isla of Grad, though by the end, nearly the whole world had gotten involved.
And who started it?
It wasn't a who, but a what. A pandemic of Sarat, a particularly virulent prion disease, which the authorities in Grad proved unable to contain. Then Marzolf came along and overthrew the government.
Okay, and what did this Sarath actually do?
It made people overthrow their governments.
Wow, really?
Of course not.
Oh.
It was a highly infectious microorganism that destroyed brain tissue. The actual causes of the revolution were material. The pandemic only provided the spark.
Where did it spread from?
From Revachol and Grad? Not far. The world managed to cauterize itself. Marzolf's government was overthrown in '08, and the coalition crushed the Revachol commune 2 years later. It was the end.
And what came next?
Why? You and I, officer. Our lives in the zone of control.
Right. This doesn't sound good either.
Something tells you her life and yours are not that similar.
Yeah. Doesn't feel like anyone's life is similar to mine at the moment. Our lives aren't the same, though, Joyce, are they now?
No doubt. But we share the same time and position on the planet's crust. That counts for more than you think.
Yeah. And tell me more about this zone of control.
A city-state divided into free market zones under the everlasting interregnum of the Coalition of Nations. And you, of course, the citizens' militia.
The clatter of typewriter keys fills the main hall of the reappropriated silk mill. Precinct 41. Chad Tilbrook presses enter. Outside, Officer Elfboy Williams slams the door of an armored motor carriage.
The zone of control is the third incarnation of Revachol, after the failure of the suzerain and the commune.
And what about the rest of the world? What happened there?
Modernity. They developed the marvels of the inter-eslary communication. Telematic milieus, radiation, colored plastics. Meanwhile, in Revachol West, the aftermath continues for the 5th decade.
And it's been like this for how long exactly?
43 years.
Whoa.
Hard to fathom, I know.
And what have we been doing all this time?
The 20s saw a decade of urban war, west of the river leveled, offshore platforms in flames. Still, it's regarded as an improvement on what came before. '08 to '19 was simply hell.
And after that?
The 30s? Things settled down in the 30s. Revachol East transformed itself into the world's largest tax haven, with the international community's blessing. For the first time in a long time, it seemed like things were going somewhere.
And were they?
No. It was a market mirage fueled by cocaine and quantitative easing. The 40s dispelled it like a cold splash, an Isla-wide hangover, you might say. And here we are.
Yeah, I feel like I'm living a hangover constantly at the moment.
Welcome to reality, baby.
Okay. Joyce?
From the looks of it, the 50s haven't been much better for the zone of control. You can see it in her eyes. Days slipping away.
You don't seem to be too thrilled, Joyce.
I've no right to be dissatisfied. This shirt is Barbara Muscova, this raincoat is impervious to rain and is guaranteed for 100 years. My daughters will wear it.
Wow.
No, it's just...
She looks at the crumbling tenements, paint flecking from the stone.
We could have had so much more. Every one of us. If only we played it right.
I mean, you mentioned someone getting shot in the head. Who got shot in the head?
Those would be the communists. Generally speaking, 40 million people got shot in the head during the World Revolution. But the communists, they all got shot in the head.
I'm going to assume you're talking metaphorically here.
She's not gloating. It's a relieved celebration.
Okay.
Oh, and the anarchists too.
Oh.
They shot them well. So well, one forgets they even existed.
Maybe she's talking for real. Did the communists and the anarchists shoot back?
Did they ever? Before they got shot themselves, they shot 2 million people.
Okay, there's a lot of shooting that was going on. That sounds quite tragic.
Yes. The Red Deluge. The Insulindian Deluge, they call it.
I had a deluge too, in my head.
Yes. An acute thiamine deficiency can be exacerbated by alcoholism. Exacerbated means made worse.
Oh, thank you for that, Joyce. Anyone else get shot in the head on the opposing side?
Oh, lots of people. Even the king got shot in the head, or thrown beneath a horse, or drowned. Accounts differ. It was unceremonious. Just as well, he wasn't actually the king. Just the king's nephew.
Oh, that's rather unfortunate.
The real king abdicated and lived out a long and productive life as a venture capitalist in Grad.
Well, I don't really care about kings. Tell me one more thing.
About head shooting?
What would you have done differently, Joyce?
Good question. What would you have done differently?
Me? I can't remember anything. How would I know?
No, her first.
No, I asked you. Who are you in all of this?
And I asked you, past-less detective of the Citizens Militia, what insight has acute encephalopathy given to you?
Well, I wouldn't have killed off any more people. I'd probably have sought a medical solution. Sounds like this Zareth drove those people mad.
So a quarter of humanity simply lost their minds.
Yeah.
And how would you stop a prion, a complex folding protein, unlife, with a technology 50 years ago?
Okay, that's quite a question, Joyce. Let me think about that for a second. Yeah. Do you know what? Maybe it's impossible. What happened had to happen and always will.
Always. That's the can't-do attitude that truly defines late modernity. You may prove a modern man yet.
Whatever that is.
Opinions expressed here do not reflect the official position of the RCM.
I wasn't saying they were, Kim.
And what is your official position, Lieutenant?
My position, ma'am? My parents got ripped to shreds in the revolution. I would have gone the same way. I was saved by being 2 years old. That's my position. The abattoir.
Understandable.
And like, who got the mineral rights in this kerfuffle?
The liberals got the mineral rights. And by mineral rights, I mean everything.
And by liberals, you mean...
Liberals are usually middle-class people, Detective. Or the remaining gentry. The beneficiaries of the pre-revolutionary arrangement.
Okay.
Some were rich enough to stay with the Constitution, with monarchy. Big mistake. Others bet on the revolution. They were called the Ultras, or Ultra-Liberals. They fared well.
Okay. And how did the liberals win it all?
They didn't win so much as survive. We were the last ones standing when the war ended. Everyone else got shot in the head, remember?
Okay, if everyone got shot, who was there to surrender to?
To foreign intervention. The coalition.
Oh dear.
Those people really took the mineral rights.
But you said the liberals took everything.
The liberals took everything that wasn't nailed to the ground. The coalition took the ground. The ocean, the laws, and the people.
And who are the coalition exactly?
The coalition of nations. Grad, Mesque, Vesper, Messina, Oranje, and Sur-le-Clay, the armed center of the world. They landed here and ended the revolution. It was the moralist thing to do.
There is bitterness in her voice,
Yeah.
tempered with understanding. She is critical, but ultimately understands the cause.
Okay, define moralist for me, Joyce, please.
The moralists believe in keeping everything exactly the way it is. They believe in mineral rights and not shooting people in the head.
Yeah, well, shooting people in the head's quite drastic, really, isn't it?
At least not in the same manner and volume as the others do. They are the long-standing provisional rulers of Revachol now, the coalition government. This is their zone of control. They embolden the RCM with crumbs of the same law they took. Technically speaking, you are a moralist.
Oh. Well, I haven't heard an awful lot of nice things about anyone, to be honest. But I suppose if always picking the option that doesn't commit to anything, then hell yes I am. And also not.
An almost endearingly moralist standpoint. It must be hard to take a moderate approach to head shooting in your line of work.
Yeah. Not something I'm altogether comfortable with. Okay, that's enough about the times, Joyce.
They are what they are. Who knows? An afterbloom may yet come. Anyway, enough sentimentality. Is there anything else you want to know?
Oh. Last question for today. I want to know what you are.
She won't maneuver her way out of this one.
So, what are you?
I am the vilest of the vile. A traitor. A devourer of nations and infants.
To the point?
I am an ultra.
Of course, you sided with the revolution. And now you're not happy with what you've got.
She raises the corner of her mouth, smirking, revealing a canine.
So what is it about that makes you think it's vile?
Haven't you heard? I am a nether creature of the Forbidden Swamp. One of those who pushed the king under a shit wagon and betrayed the revolution.
Okay.
I can see you thought I'd gone extinct. No sane person identifies as an ultra-liberal anymore. Not in broad daylight. You're a centrist at heart. A real moralist. Tell me, now that I've uncoiled myself, do you find me frightening?
In her green eyes, you see a mixture of truth and self-satire. Decades of guilt and pride. Forgive her. But only because you like pearlescent teeth and those light green eyes.
Well, I suppose I forgive you, Joyce, but only because you're charming.
A devil, who being of great charm and guile, sneaketh into the homes of the godly.
A vile devil.
I hope so. I hope we are able to continue as friends despite my scaly bulk. And the insanity, bloodshed, and transfer of wealth that took place here. It was not the plan all along.
Probably never is.
When the dust settled, the Liberals were the only ones left to clean up the mess. By virtue of their survival, they were handed enormous power to shape the future. This was all our last generation managed.
And would you have done something differently?
With due respect to our overlords, the eternal caretaker government that keeps Martinaise a monument to the efficacy of its artillery, I would not have relinquished sovereignty to the coalition. Not here in Martinaise, and not in the Stella Maris or Delta Beachheads either. If not for my own sake.
She realizes her small, cold fists are clenched. She loosens them.
Then for my daughters. We had an obligation to defend our sovereignty. We should have burned the whole Isla down rather than let them have it.
Rather harsh.
Dark orange flames reflect in her green eyes. An oil fire on the ocean.
You're a patriot.
Yes, I suppose I am. But I wouldn't be a patriot anywhere but here.
Isn't that how it works?
Seditious talk, man.
Lieutenant puts down his notes and gives her a look. So you have daughters?
Yes. Whatever else I am, I'm also a mother. And a wife. Now, shall we return to reality?
Well, you know where I stand on that. I'm not sure I know where that is, but fair enough, a pleasure as always, Joyce.
Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know. Anything else?
No, I think that's all for now. Shadows on the water, green plants under the calm surface. Okay, Kim. Sorry about that. Joyce is like my daily therapy session. Once or twice a day. Okay. What is this?
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Okay, why am I looking at this wall? Do you know what? Let's not even think about it. Let's not even think about it. Okay, that's the bin. What are we missing, Kim? Where haven't we been? What haven't we looked at? I think this is the bookstore, isn't it? Can we get in behind there? Have we spoken to this guy? They don't know me. No one knows me.
There. Working class drunk. You know what this means, right?
Case solved?
Cracked it. All in a good day's work.
Open and shut. Or is it? No, wait. What did I crack exactly?
What do you mean, what did I crack? Look at how working class that drunk is.
It's a husband. The missing husband.
Yes, and you found him. Now go and tell the working class woman. Protect and serve, recruit.
No, this doesn't add up. No, I'm only making a fool of myself. Not today. I'm going to be better today.
Do marriages make any sense? Does honor? You're not a filthy philosopher. You're an officer of law. It's time to ace this case and not brood over your reputation. We can deal with the perception management later.
No, this is nonsense. Nonsense. It's not even a case.
Not honorable, recruit. Not honorable at all.
I got to start deciding which voices in my head to listen to. Where do I want to go? Is there anywhere else we can go? Can we get in here? I want to be able to get into here.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Okay. Whirling in rags. 24-hour window.
You ring the doorbell, but nothing happens.
Okay. What Andrew Orlando Hare, SCA.
You ring the doorbell, but no one answers.
Someone has to answer. Kim, someone has to be in. Does no one in this place answer their door? East Delta Pinball.
Silence. No one answers your call.
Come on. I'm just going to try them all. Fortress Accident, SCA. That sounds a bit weird.
Silence. No one's home at Fortress Accident.
Emma's Fashion Atelier.
You wait for a minute or two, but all you get from the call box is silence. No one answers the call.
Main building.
An off-key melody starts playing after you ring the doorbell. Then a woman picks up the receiver.
At last.
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games.
This is the police. Please open the door.
Oh, I'm sorry, officer. I thought you were...
There's a spot of static that overrides her words.
But the doorbell is broken, and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore. So I can't help you. Please don't call here again.
What?
Thanks.
A single beep indicates that the line has gone dead.
That's not on. Let's try that again.
You hear the same waiting room music, but no one picks up the receiver anymore.
Okay, what about the box, the gym?
All you hear is static, but no one answers the call.
This is ridiculous, Kim. Someone has to be in this building. Someone who we can talk to about as a possible witness. Fabron's taxi firm.
Looks like someone has melted half the plastic off with a lighter. The doorbell doesn't work anymore.
Okay, Slipstream SCA.
You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if someone has picked up the receiver, but isn't saying anything. You can almost hear them breathe.
Hello? Is there anyone there?
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric.
This is a woman's voice, crackling and fragile through the static.
Have you come to place an order?
Wait, but what happened to Slipstream SCA? There's no Tricentennial Electrics on the list.
This is true. Yes, hello, can you let me inside the building, please?
My God.
The lieutenant exchanges a look with you.
Sorry?
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice.
Okay.
She must be mistaking you for someone else.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
No, something's wrong here. Are you sure she's talking to you?
Do we know each other?
Michelle, just please.
She stops and you can hear her breathe heavily, her breath distorted by ancient static.
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
Of course I care. I've been going through a tough time.
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally forget.
Yeah, forget about what?
She sounds like she's about to cry.
Hello?
She doesn't answer.
You said it was nice. What's so nice about forgetting? I don't think it's so nice myself.
Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay.
I get it. You don't want to talk to me. No one ever wants to talk to me.
Another seagull passes by. It's getting cold standing here, staring at the silent call box.
It must have been some kind of faulty wiring. We should maybe stop playing with this doorbell. It looks ancient.
Faulty wiring electrical or faulty wiring in that person's head? Or my head, Kim? Which kind of faulty wiring are you talking about? All right, it's a goodbye then.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box read.
That has me, though. I'm going to try that one again, Kim. Something troubling me about that.
Whatever she says, it can't hurt you. You're a different person now. Stronger, healthier, and... all right, maybe not healthier.
Yeah.
But it's a bonus that you've drunk so hard you can't remember any of your past relationships. Oblivion's the ace in your corner.
To a degree. I'm going to try it again.
There's a light buzz as you press the doorbell, waiting for her to answer the call. It's cold outside, and you can hear the wind blowing into the speaker. There's the static again, whispering like a seashell pressed against the air.
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric. Have you come to place an order?
Hi, it's me again. I wanted to talk to you.
My God.
Here come the bad vibes again. Relax. Distance yourself from it.
Please don't hang up. I just want to explain myself.
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice again.
Is this a recording?
Wait, is she...
Didn't you already say that the last time we talked?
Michelle, just please.
Even her breathing, the way her voice drops when she finishes the sentence sounds exactly the same.
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
Do you think it's funny deceiving a police officer?
The voice from the intercom doesn't answer, but you can hear her breathing. Wind blows into your microphone again, crackling and echoing in the box.
Okay, thank you. Now, tell me who's responsible for this joke.
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different.
That's a damn recording.
As if my mind's been wiped clean.
I'm going to
Press the
hang
number
up the
sign
call.
on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box read.
Rivershore Ice City. Look, Kim, we've done most of them. We need to find. We can't just half do things.
Silence. No one answers the doorbell.
Just for the sake of completeness now, I have to do this one. The Whirling in Rags.
Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell. They don't want to talk to you.
Okay, the empty card. Might as well.
This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card. Nothing happens when you try to ring it.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
He takes a step back, inspecting the other names on the list. What have you thought about, Kim? Anything? Oh, there's a woman on the roof. Can we get to her? Is that the woman I saw before? On the landing in the Whirling in Rags? Okay. Notes, Kim. Notes. I don't think there's anything new. Okay. This day is as strange as the last one. As strange as the last one. The only thing I'm certain of is I need to find more tear. That's it, really. Okay. Have points. I'm going to push the gut feeling a little more. I'm thinking. No thoughts to internalize. I'm wondering. Things seem to have gotten stranger since I went down this hunches and gut feelings route, but other things seem to make a little more sense. I'm going to do it again. Okay. Right, Kim. Where to now? Where to now? Shall we try the Union again? Let's speak to this guy, see if he'll tell us anything else.
Looking for something odd? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
No, just, have you got a smoke?
No.
You sure?
No.
Really?
No.
Okay, fair enough. Fine. Fine. We've spoken to all these. Let's speak to this guy again. See if there's anything new.
Nice aggression with the native. Don't let the chief fool you next time. You don't need to be that up in his face. Leave yourself space to move.
Okay.
Not bad advice, actually. This might do the trick.
If I have the physical capability.
Let's talk about our right to work.
So, what exactly is your goal here?
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
And you're obviously unable to breach the entrance.
Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guard's blocking the way to the access panel.
Yeah, measurehead.
And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
Have you tried just talking to them?
Like civilized folk, you mean? These native fucks don't understand civilized.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now, if you can't get in anyway.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
The man rubs his jaw, a perfect, lightly bearded square wedge. Well, look. Would you be my champion against Jean-Luc up there?
No. I'm not a fighter. I'm a worker.
Oh well. Worth a try. And I'm a little fuzzy. But what is a strike?
When a bunch of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together, decide to block honest work for other people.
And what do they want, the strikers?
Beats me. They mumble nonsense about boardrooms and workers' rights, while we have the right to work!
There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. The different pieces of the attire seem ill-fitting.
What do you mean ill-fitting?
His shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit, while the overalls, held up by a belt, seem to fit a man with much more corpulence.
Are you wearing new clothes?
He ignores your question, choosing instead to turn to the emaciated workers, raising both fists in the air. The clothes are obviously not his.
But whose is the question?
You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
Okay, I gotta ask, where exactly are you from, sir?
What's it to you?
Deep-set suspicion drips from every syllable. Just routine, part of the investigation.
Am I a suspect? Done no crimes. I only fight for the rights of people.
I already got that, yep. I'm interested in your background.
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill.
Okay. A bouncer? Where? I frequent a lot of bars. Maybe it's one I know.
Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell?
Not right now, but I might have been there. I don't really remember things well.
Uh-huh. It was a long time ago.
Man is quickly losing interest in talking with me. Okay, so who are all these strike breakers?
Honest men and women, with rights, to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests.
The man runs a hand through his steadily graying military haircut. Could he be wearing the clothes or some of the clothes of the hanged man? Just going on gut here.
We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If Union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do!
I wonder if you'll tell me anything else. Look, I want to get into the harbor too. Any ideas?
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. You trying to meet their fat boss?
Yep, I'm interviewing people about a murder that took place here, behind the hostel cafeteria there.
I know nothing about a murder.
His reply is snappy and terse.
The mention of a killing sends a barely noticeable shiver of tenseness through him. Interesting.
So why so tense?
What are you talking about? I'm not tense.
Yes, he's tense.
Yeah.
Right to work! It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
I don't know.
We are not picking a side in this just yet, sir.
Pity. Let us work!
Okay. Kim, I'd be saying he's a suspect right now. I don't think we're going to have any more luck with Measurehead, to be honest. Okay. I'm tempted to go back and sleep in my room all day until the water lock opens tomorrow. Okay, there must be another area of town that we haven't seen. Let's see if this guy's still talking to me.
Oh, look. It's the cop who turned me into a bad person.
Look, I'm sorry about that. Have you got any smokes on you?
Nope. Don't smoke.
He nods toward the big lorry behind him.
Some of the other drivers do, though. There's still a few around, waiting for the jam to disperse. Or waiting for the sweet release of death.
Okay, that's heavy, man.
Hey, isn't he, like, smoking right now? The smell is in the air.
Sure you smoke. You're smoking right now.
Okay. But this is my last one. And it's a bad habit. You should quit before both of us have lung cancer.
Okay. That's alright. That's fair enough. Okay, Kim. I know a bit more about reality. And you know what? I'm not sure that's actually helping.